China has responded swiftly to the latest U.S. tariff hikes, which will take effect today, announcing 10% to 15% import levies on a wide range of American agricultural and food products. China will impose an additional 15% tariffs on imports of chicken, wheat, corn, and cotton starting March 10. Other products such as soybeans, beef, pork, fruits, vegetables, aquatic goods, and dairy will face an extra 10% levy. China placed 25 U.S. firms under restrictions for national security reasons. 10 of these firms were targeted for selling arms to Taiwan, which Beijing claims as part of its territory. Canada will impose 25% tariffs on 155 billion Canadian dollar worth of U.S. goods starting Tuesday in response to the U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to implement tariffs on Canadian imports. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced the move, stating that the tariffs will be rolled out in two phases. An initial 30 billion Canadian dollar worth of goods will face tariffs immediately, while the remaining 125 billion Canadian dollar will be subject to tariffs within 21 days. Trudeau emphasized that these measures are a direct response to the U.S. trade actions, which he described as unjustified.
To make sure that there are no tariffs on Tuesday, but if ever there were tariffs on Tuesday,
U.S. President Donald Trump told the leaders of Japan and China they could not continue to reduce the value of their currencies. Trump claimed such actions are unfair to the United States. He stated that Japan and China are killing their currency by driving it down, making it harder for U.S. manufacturers to compete. He warned that the U.S. could impose tariffs to counteract these practices. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has stated that a prospective minerals deal between the United States and Ukraine is not sufficient on its own to serve as a security guarantee. Starmer also maintained that the U.S. remains vital to any deal, adding that its defense, security, and intelligence are completely intertwined. He stated that it would be a huge mistake at a time like this to suggest that any weakening of that link is the way forward for security and defense in Europe.
Not fawning over Putin.
Bank of England data has revealed that British home buyers borrowed £4.2 billion in new mortgages in January, marking the highest monthly figure since September 2022. The surge in lending comes as buyers rush to finalize purchases ahead of the expiration of a temporary stamp duty tax break. Net mortgage lending rose sharply from £3.34 billion in December. The January figure reflects heightened activity in the housing market, driven by lower mortgage rates and the looming end of the tax incentive for first-time buyers and less expensive properties. OPEC Plus has decided to proceed with a planned April oil output increase in a move that follows the U.S. President Donald Trump renewing pressure on OPEC and Saudi Arabia to bring down prices. The increase is the first since 2022 from OPEC Plus, which includes the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, plus Russia and other allies. As a result, oil prices extended losses on Tuesday. Brent futures fell 0.8% to $71.05 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude is 0.6% to $67.98 a barrel.